Daytona infield in the $1 Million Motor Coach lot. I guess now they'd have to call it the $2 Million Motor Coach lot, because things have really risen to new heights with some of these custom-made buses. Jeff Gordon's got a new one, I understand, for this year. And then there it is.
That's old school right there. You know, I was inspired by Clint Boyer's helmet.
Yes.
I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to the old school paint scheme. This is brand new. We just got this out of the paint shop.
Yeah, if you open that back door up, there's a car in there.
Yeah, it's Dave Dion's. He used to haul with a school bus and a ramp in the back. You're right. Jamie.
Well, Landon Castle, it's the same team this year, but a different car, different sponsor. Things are new. There's other things that are new. Tell me what you're working on here.
Oh, you were commenting on my shoes, and I was like, you know, this first practice session at Daytona, it's like you run in the hauler and put on another pair of new shoes, kind of break them in, like you're scuffing sticker tires or something. But no, I'm really excited. This year's going to be a lot of fun. Love's Travel Stops is on my car, which they've been with Front Row for a while now. So I was pretty honored when I got the opportunity to represent them. So I think this is the most prepared the team's ever been. They're really positive about this season. I've got the same group of guys that I had last year, so we're just kind of keeping that chemistry going, and hopefully we have some success.
But you're always optimistic, and it's always good to see you, Landon. Good luck.
Thanks, Jamie.
You know, when I think of all the changes that have happened over the offseason format, points are going to be awarded in the duels next Thursday. This is one of the teams that it comes to mind to me right away that can take advantage of that situation here at Daytona.
Yeah.
They can change up their pit strategy. They're very fast on the restrictor plate tracks. Landon's a great restrictor plate driver, and I think that there's a great opportunity for them to score points coming out of here that maybe they wouldn't have seen in the past.
Great strategy involved.
Oh, yeah.
Here's another team with changes. A.J. Allmendinger and JTG Doherty Racing, for the first time, has a teammate. Chris Buescher is on loan to that team for 2017, so it's now a two-car effort, the 37 and 47.
You know, I'm a big fan of AJ's. I love his driving style. I love his attitude. He's always, you know, just got a big smile on his face and having a good time. But he gets serious behind the wheel. And then you take his teammate Chris Buescher. I think that he is, you know, just a fantastic young talent. We don't hear a lot from him. He's pretty reserved and quiet. But I must say, don't forget, he is a past Xfinity champion. He knows how to get it done, and I love his style, and I love his abilities.
I think so, and Trent Owens is a good little crew chief. I think that's a really potent combination.
You know, guys, we always talk about drivers climbing the NASCAR ladder. I think when you think about Tad and Jody Geschechter, there's a great example of owners climbing the ladder. In 1995, they were a one-car Xfinity Series team in the backyard shop of Tad and Jody Geschechter, had a dirt floor in it. 5 employees. Now today, a two-car operation in Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
Now, the flip side of that is Richard Petty Motorsports. Last year, they were a two-car team. When the funding ended for Brian Scott's ride, that car went away. So RPM comes in here with just the 43 for Eric Almirola.
Yeah, you know, you think two's better than one, and there's more information sharing. So I think they're going to really have to tap in, you know, to their other Ford counterparts and try to gather as much information. You heard Kevin Harvick talk a lot about how Ford is working with them. Well, this is one of the teams that's going to need to take advantage of that because they don't have that other teammate.
Look, I would take one really good race car over 2 mediocre cars. And sometimes I think you're outside of your resources, people, everything else. I think sometimes you're better off to just focus on one car, have that car be as dominant as it can be, rather than have 2 mediocre.
Just like we saw with Harry Scott.
Exactly.
Want to meet the happiest driver in Daytona right this minute?
Yes.
Here's Jamie.
Trevor Bayne, one guy who really knows how to get around this place. So far, it looks like you guys have good speed, including your teammate, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. You guys feeling the effects of downsizing and being able to put all your resources into 2 teams?
Yeah, we're setting the bar pretty high here to keep that up for the rest of the year. But it's practice 1, day 1 for the season, and I'm just really, really proud of what Jimmy Finnick and the guys at Roush Fenway Racing on the Super Speedway program have done over the last year or 2. Last year we had some good runs at the Super Speedways. We're showing back up with speed at Daytona, and I'm just really thankful for everybody at Roush Fenway Racing that's sticking it out, that's working hard. I've got a lot of new partners on my car this year. It's going to be a little weird. I'll probably mess up. I call it the Advocare Ford every weekend because I'm so used to that, but
But with Liberty National Life Insurance coming on board, and then with Performance Plus Motor Oil and Advocare coming back, we're excited to go to work for them, and hopefully we can keep this Ford up front all week.
All right, thanks. Good luck in qualifying tomorrow.
Trevor Bayne, winner of the Daytona 500. And that kind of draft pushing situation where Bayne had a fast Wood Brothers car all week and everybody knew it.
Yeah, remember who his mentor was that whole week. Got to stay real close to him.
I remember that right up until he said, you know what, I want to go win this race. I'm leaving you.
Jeff and he were real tight that week, and Jeff paid Trevor so many compliments. The other part was his birthday that day, and so he had an incredible finish, obviously.
Well, this is great to see Roush Fenway Racing at the top of the board. They've had some struggles over the last couple of years, and we were just talking about this, about spreading yourself too thin. I'm not so sure that going down to 2 teams isn't going to be a huge benefit to them.
So what happened in the offseason, Greg Biffle stepped away, ended his association with Roush Fenway with, I believe, a year left on his contract, and said, no, I'm done. I'm not going to do this. Spent most of the offseason kind of looking around and listening for what might be available, and then announced on Twitter today he's going to do some TV work. He's not going to drive full-time in NASCAR this year, so Roush Fenway is a 2-car team.